Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Michael. My bad for being a little late on the video. I was in the middle of kind of selling stuff for the next gen. Like, I sold my Xbox One S, I sold my PS4 Pro. I'm using my fiance's PS4 right now. So, yeah, I'm kind of getting ready for the next gen. Anyways, getting into this alpha review, this is some gameplay I had. I lost my screenshots. I wanted to have some screenshots to add to my points later on, but it is what it is. I'll still talk about them, I guess, without you can kind of get what I'm saying. I'll paint the picture for you so you'll get what I'm saying. But let's get into the alpha review, and I'm gonna start off with the things I like first, and then I'll talk about the things I dislike second, all keeping in mind it's still an alpha build of the game. But I'll talk about that more at the end of the video. Getting into it, I feel like they emphasized the fun factor more in this Call of Duty than they did last year. Last year, I feel like the theme was realism, and that wasn't really for me. I think this year is more arcadey, so it's geared to be more fast-paced versus Modern Warfare, where it was very painfully slow. This game, the colors are more vibrant and you can see people better. Last year it was different shades of brown, so they definitely made an improvement on the fun factor than they did last year. Another thing I liked is they brought back the gunsmith. So the gunsmith, I think, was the best part from Modern Warfare, in my opinion, because you could change your weapons on the fly. Well, not necessarily on the fly, but you could change it mid-game, where you couldn't do that in previous Call of Duty before Modern Warfare. I like they brought the wild card where you can pick having stacked perks versus having a stacked gun. In my opinion, you could choose to be a super soldier or have a god tier gun. So I think that's a pretty healthy trade-off. It may need some tuning. I don't know just yet because it's a very limited build of the game, but so far it wasn't too bad, I think. I like the audio for the footsteps in this game compared to Modern Warfare. It's closer to Black Ops 4 where you could hear people and you know the direction they're coming from, whereas Modern Warfare, you know how many steps they have to take before they're right in front of your face. So, I think that's better than we had last year, so I do like that. Although the ninja perk, which is basically dead silence, is pretty trash. It doesn't work. It may change in the future, but if it stays the same, then it's pretty useless. So I hope they tune that. And that's pretty much the things I like about the game. Now, on to the dislikes. So the first thing I dislike is going to be the graphics. They're definitely not graphics I would have shown as the public's first impression of the game, because they're pretty mediocre. And that's going to be the theme for most of this, or the rest of the video, is kind of the game being mediocre. The gun sounds compared to Modern Warfare, I'd say even compared to Black Ops 4, garbage. Like, it just sounds like you're shooting a silencer with every gun, so they're pretty bad. I think the character movement is kind of clunky. I don't know how much they're gonna fix that, and I'll get into that again at the end of the video, but it feels clunkier than Black Ops 4. I know they say Treyarch has clunkier games typically, but this one takes the cake. It's pretty clunky. Like, leading into that, like the drop shot. So the drop shot, I know there's a perk, not a perk, an attachment to help you ADS while drop shotting, but other than that, your drop shot is really bad. And even when you're getting out of dropping, not even shooting, just dropping down on the ground, your character is climbing up in this weird animation like he's an old man getting out of bed. I've gotten killed so many times from that happening. And the jump shot itself, not that great. It's really not worth the jump shotting. I feel like it adds a little bit of recoil to your gun. That could just be me, but yeah, I don't think it's that great. The jump shot, the slide cancel was kind of awkward and it was broken. They're supposed to fix that. I hope they stick to that, because yeah, again, it was awkward and it was kind of broken if you know how to do it correctly. And this is gonna be a big thing. So I had more faith with the maps that they were gonna bring to this game. And Miami is like a Modern Warfare map. It's big, a lot of clinkiness, a lot of places to hide. I don't like it. I think Moscow was kind of the same way. You can kind of see a little competitiveness, I guess, with Moscow. And then the Sandu map was okay. Like, none of them were like, oh, that's a really good map though. So the bar is pretty low as far as the maps. And this leads me all into what I talked about in the beginning video. It's an alpha, right? But I don't know how much the game is going to change between the beta and full build if we're in September and the game comes out in November. So I'm not too optimistic about it. I'm not saying it can't change, and if it does change, I'll admit, hey, well, I was wrong, and they basically overhauled the game. But my first impression of the game, mediocre. So is it better than Modern Warfare? Yes. But is that saying much? No. Modern Warfare wasn't a good game. I think if they fix the right things, like the gun balance. See, I don't want to talk about gun balancing, I guess, too much because it's the alpha. But everything else I previously mentioned, yeah, they really need to fix that. They need to fix it, or I don't know, do something to compensate it. I don't know, because the game right now, very mediocre. I know Treyarch, I guess, had a shorter time period to work on this game, as well as Black Ops 4, especially during the COVID happening right now. But I feel like at this rate, they should have just pushed Call of Duty a year or two back, and just, I guess, people could have just walked through Modern Warfare or Black Ops 4 in the meantime, because this just looks pretty rushed. My first impression, again, can definitely change. I hope it does change, and I hope I'm wrong, and it's a good year of Call of Duty, but I'm not as inspired playing this game. And from playing the alpha, I kind of lost motivation to play the game in general, honestly. But we'll see with the beta, and we'll see with the full build of the game. But that's my first impression, and I'm gonna end the video with the rest of the gameplay. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. As always, leave a like, comment, criticism. It all helps, and it all helps my motivation to keep making these videos for you guys. So peace.
Taking Alpha. Securing Bravo. A locked down.
What type of spawn is that? Like, seriously, tell me.
Taking Bravo.
That's just called a spawn them anywhere.
Location secure. Maintain current posture. Losing C. Losing Alpha. Enemy took Charlie. We've taken the lead. Losing B. Enemy has Alpha. We're losing the advantage. Taking Charlie. C locked down.
Did you really try to do that? really tried to just camera me like that. Like, ridiculous.
We're pulling ahead.
I can't even see him.
Enemy spy plane inbound. Set rep. Enemy attack helo above. Losing Charlie. Securing B.
Oh
We're being
wow, I
dominated.
didn't
Take
even
those
think.
positions.
Oh, didn't know he saw me.
Bravo secure.
What was your favorite game, bro? Who is shooting me? What?
Securing Charlie. Taking Set rep. Enemy attack helo above. Charlie secure.
I better what?
Enemy napalm strike incoming.
I'm not actually.
We have to take this. Losing B. Enemy spy plane inbound. We lost B. Multiple enemy spy plane
No, I'm
contacts.
not. I don't even know if I'm gonna level up my guns, put it to you like that. I got fucked
Artillery
up.
targeting detected. Artillery inbound. Losing Charlie.
Oh my god. Wait, what?
Pull the damn plug. Deconflict and move to exfil.